Hello guys, welcome back. It's a new week, it's a new volatility ahead. You know that triangle, the yellow triangle, when you know, maybe you don't drive a car, maybe you drive a car and then you see those ones like a tension. That's exactly what it is happening this week. I think there's plenty of volatility, plenty of opportunities, I would say. With volatility, it brings opportunity because the market did move quite well last week. And I think the trade for this week will be the Japanese yen, the Australian dollar, as well as the euro and the gold, okay? These are the four main ones I'm looking at and figuring out what can we be looking to trade on those ones. Because if we think about, right, gold has been making all-time highs last week, pretty much every single day. Aussie dollar has been quite strong. Australian dollar has been quite strong for half of the week last week to the end of the week. Euro dollar above 1.12. I've mentioned it. How many times did I mention that? As well as the Japanese yen, safe to flight to safety. That's what the money, the real money, has been doing in the last couple of days. So before we go any further, guys, I just want to remember that Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday we're going to be having the webinar from 4 to 5 p.m. It's the new time in Sydney, but it won't change the time for you. It's going to be exactly the same time for you, just changing in Sydney. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. If you're not yet on the Telegram group, just join on the description. The link is down there. You can join for free, and I've posted those type of analysis today. You can look at here for the Monday opening. Okay, so one thing I want to mention here is this has nothing to do with tariffs. All right, it has nothing to do with tariffs. Otherwise, you know, China would lose already. I mean, because Donald Trump can, you know, put every single day he's putting more and more and more in tariffs, and China is like, oh, okay, we put a little bit more. But USA, you know, Trump is putting like 100, 120, 150, and China's like, oh, 80, 100, 120. So if that was to be about tariffs, USA already won. But I have to tell you, China already won. You know why? Because the biggest partner from China is USA. And they are like, we don't care. We don't care. He can do whatever he wants. We manufacture our own cars. We manufacture all the mobiles, you know, Apple, Android, anyone manufacture in there. The labor there, it's very cheap. So the economy is rising, it's not falling. And on US, no one manufacture things there because it's too expensive, labor expensive, job market is falling. And we have as well a lot of dependency from China, all right? A lot of dependency from China. So they're pretty much shooting their own feet. I think this is going to be really, really dangerous for the US dollar. We are seeing the US dollar already declining below the 90,000, all right, below the 90. So when I've told everyone that was going to be the 100, that was going to be my target, well, it's below 100 now, okay, below 100. And I think it's going to be below 90. Sorry, I misunderstood there. It's below 100, but I think it's going to be below 90 very soon as well. Euro dollar will continue to rise, okay, maybe 1.14, 1.13, 1.15 by the end of the quarter, or by the end of the first half of this year, right? I guess we have a lot to watch out for this week. We're going to have some CPIs from Europe. We're going to have some CPIs for Canada as well. We saw some real money actually shorting the Canada dollar on Canadian dollar last Friday. Not too sure about why, but let's see how this is going to go this week. The commitments of trader, the COT, have been very, 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 very bearish on the DXY, so on the US dollar, coming from all the way to negative 30 to positive 50. So I think the exposure on the US dollar is just starting, and we can see more and more and more pressure on the downside for the US dollar. Now, just going for the Japanese yen, and we can wrap up these. My take on the USDJPY is 140. It's my target, okay, for USDJPY. The reason is no one knows what's going to happen on USA. Everyone is expecting a recession, and you know, a technical recession is sort of already happening. Trump says that the numbers of jobs are better. Well, it is. I don't think so. He says that he's going to bring up nothing changed. In my opinion, nothing changed, okay? Now, JP Morgan CEO say that JP Morgan in a whole is expecting a recession for USA and is expecting negative 0.3% of the GDP for the first quarter on USA. So I think the whole market is very it's fearing a lot of what can potentially happen on US. And for that reason, money is flying to gold, as we can see gold rising. Money is flying to CHF and Japanese yen. So Japanese yen, USDJPY is one of my favorite trades for this month and the few next months ahead. I think we can look for short opportunities if your strategy aligned to it, of course. Below, until 140. That's my level where I'm looking at for USDJPY. If you like this type of content, again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have any questions, because I know a lot of things are confusing. The tariffs pause, the tariffs come on, market crash, market goes up. Put down in the comments or come back tomorrow with me on the webinar live from 4 to 5 p.m. and we can chat about, you can send me your questions and whatever you feel like. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great week ahead. Again, manage your risk because we are going through a lot of volatility, a roller coaster, I would say. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.